Every time I've been left forsaken, them blow me short, but you dark bada. Never go down, never undertaking. So many times me, I don't fall down. Your mercy be talking for me. I check my Bible and concordance. I never see your picking forsaken. Only water, only Ale. I don't go camp, no sawole. Crown of glory, I dey wole. You dey bless me Sunday to Sunday. I don't count them. Over complete. I try to.
Welcome back to Hope TV, a show where we spotlight the stories. Now, if you have ever dreamt of building something great, leading a team, or making real impact in the world of business, then you want to stay tuned for this next segment. Our guest today is someone who needs no introduction in the world of business. He started with a vision, faced setback, pushed through, and today stands as the CEO of one of the most established companies in the industry. His story is nothing short of remarkable. He proves that with perseverance, innovation and purpose, you can attain incredible heights. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Dominic Udo, CEO of FETA Holdings. I'm honored to have you here, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here today.
Now, I know a lot of people are watching and wondering, how did he do it? So today, I would love us to go behind the scene of your journey, how you started, the challenges you faced, and the values that kept you there, because I believe that your story has a powerful lesson for the incoming generation.
Thank you so much once again for having me. Now back to the question that you asked. I would like to share some basic experience that have kept me going. Firstly, you have to start off with a goal. And not just only setting up a goal. You have to pursue the goal until you get at it. Until you get what you are looking for. It won't be very easy, I tell you guys. It won't be very easy. From my experience, I can tell. But with passion, you can get to where you are going. You have to be hardworking, you have to be determined, and you have to be passionate.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. What I got from what he said is that no matter the challenges you face in the pursuit of your career, it's your vision and your passion that will keep you going. Now, sir, has there been any influence of your faith as a Christian in your rising? Our audience would love to know.
You know, there are some basic principles to these things, and anyone who follows the principle will surely attain success. So it's not just a matter of being religious or just about your religion. All you need to do is just to be diligent, and definitely you'll be successful.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. It simply means that no matter your religion, if you simply follow the rules that Mr. Dominic has enumerated, you will stand out and even be like him.
Or even better.
Stay tuned on Hill TV. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Thank you.
There's a contract I got last week. Worth of 5 billion naira. Yeah, it will be done on this week. Yeah, don't worry. It will be done. No, nah. You know the profits 60-40. Don't forget 60-40. Please. Thank you so much. Team Timothy.
Dominic.
How you doing now?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. How is family now?
God is helping you. We are doing fine. How's your wife and children?
We are doing great. We thank God. So there was something I noticed about one of your interviews, and I thought to come and talk to you about it.
Yeah. Have a seat, please.
Yes. So it was your interview at Hope TV. Hope TV.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, what about it?
Dominic, I'm telling you this as a brother and as a friend. Remember, we were friends back at secondary school. Our parents even got to know about our friendship and they became friends themselves.
I remember those times of little beginning.
But Dominic, it was when we both decided to invite Jesus into our hearts that God began to open our minds to business ideas. I remember back then when you would come and tell me business ideas you just discovered while studying scriptures. Then I'll be encouraged myself to spend time with scriptures and come and tell you too.
Timothy, yes, I remember. You were very young, when God gave us the insights of business. You have your own business, I have my own business. We both are doing well and we are making cool money. So what goes on?
Yes, but that's not what I came to talk about.
Okay, I'm listening.
Dominic, you never referenced any of this. You never pointed men to the God that brought us here. We didn't just figure these things out by ourselves. There was that divine hand of God that brought us here. Remember the story of Moses using the rod to strike the rock instead of speaking to it? The Bible says in Romans chapter 20 verse 12 that God told Moses that because he did not speak to the rock, because he did not sanctify him before the children of Israel, that he is not going to lead them into the promised land. In Good News Translation, he calls that sanctification, acknowledging God's holy power. It says, you did not acknowledge my holy power before the children of Israel. And because of that, he was not to lead them to the promised land. Praising God doesn't always have to be just singing choruses in churches. It is acknowledging God in our success. We must acknowledge his power in our success.
You see, Timothy, it is not that I deliberately bring God out of the picture. You know, speaking about these things, we make people of other religion feel uncomfortable, and I don't want that.
My brother, they must be uncomfortable until they surrender to Jesus as their Lord. Remember Jesus said in Mark chapter 8 verse 38, that if we are ashamed of him, he will be ashamed of us before his Father when he comes in the glory of his Father. It is our flesh that usually wants the acceptance of men over the acceptance of God. But we must reckon ourselves dead to flesh and prioritize the acceptance of God above the acceptance of men. So just like the children of Israel accepting that wonderful act of Moses using the rod to strike the rock. I mean, water still came out, but God was not pleased. Sometimes men will accept what we do, but does God accept it? That's the question we must consistently ask ourselves.
Father Lord, please forgive me for not honoring you in my interview. Forgive me for not acknowledging you. Lord, I'm sorry. I know you have called me to be an evangelist whenever I do. Please help me not to backslide. Help me not to fail again in my children and children. Timothy, no, you're a good brother. I really appreciate this.
Can we take a stroll?
Sure.
Church. Yes, it's part of it, but true praise is acknowledging God in your success in every phase of your life. So in your business, in your career, in your ministry, even in your academics, you should acknowledge God. You should acknowledge God as every phase. That's true praise. Thank you.